Yo, 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 yo.
My name is Chiquila Barnhill, and you're listening to the Birthday Lady Podcast and Show. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, you're appreciated. Yes. Hey, y'all. This podcast is to help you answer questions you have about you. I'm a life coach that uses the Hermetic theory to provide my clients and the general public with the vocabulary or the words needed to understand or express oneself's deepest feelings and thoughts about your personal life. And again, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. You did that. You took a chance on me. And I'm telling you, we're going to have some fun. Let's get started. All right. Now, this episode was recorded on July 5th, 2018. And this is actually episode number 5. And what we will be discussing today, we will be continuing what I started in episode 2. The mystery of love. And this time we're just really going to expand on Cancer. Since it's Cancer season, I just would like to reiterate that I am the birthday lady. I do birthday parties, and I make customized blossom boxes with your personalized charts on the inside. I also got some quick reference love grids, and I do one-on-one consultations. But all of that, I digress. Okay, let's get back to the brass tacks of the business. And for real, we're going to talk about the love mysteries that Cancer's got to kind of figure out. And one of the reasons why we're going to talk about this is because I got about 6 what I call gurus, 6 actual astrology and numerology persons that have written upon the subject, and I have actually found to be quite effective over the last, since 2001. So we're going to go through 2 of my favorite gurus today, which is Linda Goodman, who she's got this Love Sun Sign book that she wrote back in 1951. And then we got Joanne Woolfolk, who actually is the way that I learned how to do and cast charts. So let's just go ahead and just jump right in there, because what we have to understand is that whether you are into Walt Disney or Playboy, whether you're frigid or promiscuous, whether you're an idealist or a swinger, a Puritan or a prostitute, you're in the age of Aquarius with the rest of us. And this is the age of the sexual revolution. All right. So when Linda started this, she recognized that we had about 2,000 years we was going to spend in the age of Aquarius, and that a lot of people were going to want to know, how do they get to lasting mutual love that seems so elusive? Because no matter which road you're traveling on the pursuit of happiness, the inner need that drives everybody is love. I mean, not to give it, not to receive it, but to share it. Basically, to be loved and to be loved in return. Yo. That's a message right there. Now, Linda Goodman, and you're welcome to go and find her book and look for her. She has lots of books on the subject. She says that to reach a complete and permanent union with the other half, or the twin soul, man and woman must learn the lessons of all of the 12 sun signs, and that they gotta master the wisdom of their mysteries before they can achieve final perfect harmony between their mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual natures. Now, she went on to say that as we make trips around our astrological karmic wheel of life, we do this through the rebirth under the influence of the various sun sign. And sometimes you progress swiftly, sometimes you linger, and many times you return or you keep returning to a certain sun sign experience to relearn the old lesson. Basically, we evolve each at our own speed. Some of us are slow. And Cancers, I'm not saying we slow, but let's just look at it this way. We're forced by our own subconscious selves to gradually perfect the positive qualities that we find in each one of the 12 sun signs. And then we got to purge, like literally get rid of our negative qualities. Now, this isn't just Cancer. This is everybody that's looking for real, true soulmates. Their real, true other half, twin self, the person they've been longing for, basically the secret to life itself. But basically, every sun sign has a strength that can be reversed into a weakness, and basically vice versa. Every sun sign has a weakness that can be reversed into a strength. And Linda coined the phrase a polarity or a positive negative polarity law. All right. Basically, for us Cancers or people that know a Cancer, maybe you had a mom or dad that was a Cancer. Cancers can be really sensible and cautious, can't we? Yes. Yeah, we can be really, really cautious and sensible. But on the flip side, that can easily be a fear or a phobia. Huh? What it is? What does it do? So, but the choice is ours to take and to make. And if we make the wrong choice, we're going to relive the sun sign experience repeatedly until we master the positive strength of that sign. I think that bears repeating. The choice of our sun sign's polarity is going to always be ours to take. And if we make the wrong choice, we must relive that sun sign experience repeatedly until we master the positive strength of that sign. Linda went on to say that there's 12 initiations of love, each one of them corresponding to one of the zodiac sun signs. Okay. Now, if you don't know, with astrology, you also got to know numerology. Astrology and numerology go hand in hand in the astro sciences. And that's something we'll cover further in future episodes. But let's just check it out here. She's talking about that the soul got to pass more than once through some initiation. And they got to pass as something first. And there's going to be 6 as they got to pass through, that the soul's got to pass through as an infant, as the baby, as the child, as the adolescent, as the teenager, and then finally the adult. Basically, the soul's got to learn I am, I have, I think, I feel, I will, I analyze. Got it? And that's the first initiations of the first 6 initiations. But then, in the second 6, we got to discover the deeper spiritual meaning in stuff. That's the next 6 initiations. So we got to find the deeper spiritual meaning in marriage, sex, knowledge, experience, idealism, and submission. Basically, I balance, I desire, I see, I use, I know, I believe. And so to realize at last that love is eternal. All right. So the first 6 signs, the infant, the baby, the child, the adolescent, the teenager, is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. And we're going to talk to Cancer because Cancer, you're the adolescent. I know that we feel that we're devoted to people. We show love. We always make sure we showing loyalty. And that's how we show love. Devotion, loyalty equals love to us. And we want to teach the world that. And that's what this whole initiation of love, that we're going to have to teach and learn some things. Basically, a man and a woman is fully capable of giving and teaching others the first quality. But for the personality to learn that second quality is always a struggle. All right. When one's understanding of this second quality equals that of the first, he or she has then achieved mastery of the particular sun sign. And like I said, for Cancer, we just jump in the game. Okay, like I said, we're teaching the world love is devotion. And we're learning that love, and the world is teaching us that love is freedom. What the hello does that mean, right? Well, of course, Linda goes on further to let us know that Cancer, like I said, the child in the initiation of love is now an adolescent, or Cancers. We think you can look at us as the eternal 12-year-old. I mean, really, look at yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with all the Cancers you know. They are like the eternal, like, friend at 12, right? And that's because that's where the soul is at. And the soul has evolved to that stage, leaving behind, the Aries, the Taurus, the Gemini, and that's the infant, the baby, the toddler, or something to that effect. And so Cancer just jumps in the game, being born into basically, or always having that soul experience of an adolescent, hovering between being childhood and maturity, longing to be grown up, but hesitant to cross over to the other side. Linda says that Cancers bring back awareness of the negative, feminine, and reflective night forces. But this second experience of night is blended with a new, richer, and even more sensual feeling, which was only a poetic expression, yet a true reality on the earlier Taurian level. But anyway, see, a change of seasons has occurred. The spring awakening has deepened into a midsummer night's dream for a little Cancer. I mean, we're starting to explore. We're the eternal 12-year-old. Full-blown and fragrant beauty of the Cancerians. Adulthood is coming. But we're still yet kids, and we're innocent. And we really don't want to do that. Basically, Cancer, we're moody. We're sensitive. And we vacillate between childish dependence and maddeningly enticing, beckoning world of the adulthood. What is it like to be a man or a woman? What? And that's why I do the woman thing up, because, oh my goodness, when I was younger as a Cancer, I thought when I become a woman, ooh, what is that like? Oh, I really was. Oh my God, I really did. If I'm honest with myself, I couldn't wait to be a woman. And this is beautifully expressed by the experiments between the humans and the fairy worlds in Victorian Shakespeare's famed classic, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Is it sad or happy? Is it funny or tragic? The symbolic, puckish, Cancerian adolescent 10-year-old observes the adults in the environment, basically, uncannily perceives everything seen and heard. But this grown-up material world that we're watching so intensely has hints of frequent disillusion. And that's what we realize as Cancers, is that, like, this world is really kind of, no, it's not right. And so the dreams of Cancer people, we're troubled. It causes us to really kind of cry out at night. Sometimes dragging our old, like, symbolic forms of, like, security out, a little Taurus teddy bear out of the closet and hugging it closely when no one sees us. But as with all Cancer men and women, the actual adolescence changing moods puzzles them as much as it puzzles their families. Because I really kind of don't want to be changing moods like this. But terrors are very real to us, to me, to Cancerians, and we fear that maturity means the loss of security that you get from being at home with your parents, especially our moms. And that's just it with Cancers. We love our moms. And we have to really ask ourselves, and this is what we're asking, will future strangers care about us as much as our mommies? For real? And love us unconditionally? And we know, and we suspect that no, it ain't. And so that's how we Cancers look at love. Like, we know that the love that our parents gave us is going to be hard to reproduce outside of the household. And so, we're unable to explain why we really don't want to get with y'all and get with the opposite sex. And so we end up turning a little bit secretive. Well, we dream alone, or we hide, we pout, we imagine that nobody understands. And just, again, not having the protection haunts us subconsciously. We've already learned what loss is through childhood friends moving away, families that's moved away, changed residence, old familiar neighborhoods are gone. The world is no longer as exciting as it was when we was young, and we could sense it had hidden pitfalls, but now we know, especially adults ready for love. I just got to say, but to understand the cancers, we basically we know that there's going to be some unexpected hurt, that growing up means it. So we try to cling to what we know, what we trust. And that's yesterday on everything. And because we cancers, new perceptions are so acute, we see in a combination of tragedy and comedy in life. And it expands our awareness as we move through this world. Like, we just know that life is like a lot of real good ups and a lot of downs. And we don't sugarcoat that. And that's why we always looking like we ain't too happy about the future, because we ain't. Still, we're, despite an innate type of shyness, I know we cancers look docile or just like quiet. We will not be pushed into the background. For this is the second experience that we experience as cardinal leaders, which can turn illogical fear into sensible caution. Okay, we're going to move back from a weakness to a strength. But we've been taken for a weakness. And so we try to know that can happen. So we got to be ready. And we wish on both the full moon and the new moon. And have conscience of what we really wishing. But listen, and we don't really want to find out. Because what does tomorrow hold? I want to let tomorrow handle tomorrow. But anyway, we're sentimental. And I know we all is hypersensitive. But yes, sentimental stuff can make us just tearful. Just anything sentimental. It could be a happy sentimental, not sentimental. So don't do that. We're just sentimental. And because y'all do judge us, we're motivated by the need to hide our true emotions. Okay, so we'll say stuff like, I feel then. So no one will expect that we feel so deeply. We make jokes. We make jokes. Please excuse me. And we believe that we're fooling people. And if we're not handled tenderly at the crucial stages of our soul's evolvement, the Cancer man or woman will display or develop a permanent, hard, protective shell or walls to guard against this cruel world. To Cancer's people, as to the actual uncertain and sentimental adolescent, love has become important again above all else. But love is now synonymous with our home. So if you really want to, representing emotional security, and the need for love is so great that we disguise it behind being moody, tears, and then laughing like I do. Listen, this is just a peek inside up to this mystery of love that Cancers have got to get down. Now, I want to encourage you guys who want more information on how to subscribe to this podcast and want to help support the production of future episodes. I want you to continue to visit me here on Spreaker. That's Spreaker, SPREAKER.com. And you can find me on Spreaker, Shaquilla Barnhill. And that's CHAQUILLA. Last name Barnhill, BARNHILL. or you can find me on my YouTube channel, or you can visit my Facebook page at Is That Keela. It's Shaquila Barnhill, or it's actually the space birthday space lady at Is That Kela, all one word, Is That Keela. And then my Twitter is at the birthday lady. My Instagram is Shaquila Barnhill. And then my email is thebirthdaylady@gmail.com. But I have a website, personologies.wix.com/the-birthday-lady. So again, I just want to let you know I do parties. I make customized blossom boxes with your personalized charts inside. I also got quick reference guides for love combinations for when you're at a party and you just want to see if it's worth to go on a little bit further. And I do 101 consultations and readings. And when you reach out to me, we can talk about prices and issues of that, once that happens. But ultimately, I just want to help. This is all about helping each other. Why not? This information is good. This information is free. And I'm not your typical astrologer. I don't try to predict human experiences. My aim is to help you identify some possible pathways for coping. Basically, this is a tool for self-reflection, not a religion. I'm helping you remember yourself. Well, until the next time, know thyself. To thy own self be true. Yes! Yo, 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 yo!